staying warm today. Ooh, it is cold, cold, cold. So, you all, so it is still Black History Month. And let me tell you what I found out on the way over here. So, as a growing up, my favorite toy, one of my favorite toys was the Super Soaker. And you all, I just had to have every last one of them. So come to find out that a black man, last name Johnson, created the Super Soaker. So he was a military, so he was in the military, and he was an engineer or a meteorologist. I forgot. Um, and he created that out of something about some pressure. He just didn't know how much pressure in water, air, so I guess air and water. And so I might be butchering the story, but it was just so unique to hear that story. And said when it was first released, he made $200 million. And I was like, wow, some of that money was my parents' money. So I am enjoying hearing the stories during Black History, and we need to keep up with that just to know all the talent that um, we have. You all, wow! Just don't let your talent go down the drain. Yes, you will get some no's, and that is a part of the process, but do not let that stop you. And I know everybody, the hot topic is the Super Bowl halftime show. I liked it. I really, really did. Kendrick Lamar did a great job. I still would have loved to seen all of Cash Money records, all of No Limit records. I would have loved to see all of those artists up there on the stage because that is their city, and I would have loved to see, would have loved to have seen them um, perform that Sunday. So, I mean, he did a really, really good job. Samuel L. Jackson did a good job. Sailor did a good job. And I didn't know that that was Serena until afterwards. But, you know, the performance was really, really good. The message was loud and clear. And I'm still celebrating my fifth year as a real estate agent, you all. So let me tell you a quick story. So, you know, I am increasing my podcast days to bring you more and more value about new construction homes. And so I was going to I wanted to stay close to home, and I said, well, let me try this community that's maybe a few miles down from where I currently live. And I reached out to them, and they was like, well, you know, they didn't have any inventory homes available. They were still waiting on the city, so city, hurry up. But so I had to do some quick thinking. I said, well, okay, let me open my radius up a little bit more. And I just happened to run across this community that I didn't even know existed, you all. So I'm going to take you on a tour of the community. And so I went ahead because, you know, you have to ask permission to come out. You just can't just show up. So I reached out to this particular builder because I'm trying to make sure that I reach out to different builders, not just the same builders. And I talked to the community sales manager, and they were, you know, okay with me coming out, getting content. Okay, and they told me, they said, I'm not gonna be here, but my assistant will be here. And so I'm like, okay, okay. And then so as soon as we got off the phone, they text me the information about their community, what they had available, and things like that. So I get here, because he was like, they was like, well, as long as you get here between 9:30 and 5:30, that's good. Okay, I get here within that time frame. I get over there and I'm like, well, oh, okay, hi, introducing myself. Hi, my name is Latasca Asbury. I'm with blank blank realty. And I was like, oh, okay. You know, the assistant gave me the opportunity to film in the model home, which was, you know, no problem. But I also wanted to see some inventory homes. And so, you know, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna ready to go round one and two. You know, it's Black History Month. I'm not gonna do this. I already had an incident at Tom Thumb. I'm not gonna ready to have an incident with the builder. So, you know, the lady just went on and she was just saying, oh yeah, you have to go through corporate. I don't know if they knew you, and you know, and you can't come in here with a camera, and oh, you gotta come in here with your phone. And I'm just like, you know what, this is not gonna be a good experience. Let me go. And she was like, I forgot what she was saying, but I was like, I'll be back. I left my phone in the car. No, my phone was in my purse the whole entire time. I said, let me go. This is not going to be a pleasant experience. And so if things would have worked out, I was going to come back Thursday and to another builder because it's a community that has, so far I see two builders in here. And so I said, well, okay, I'm gonna come back, come home, make, you know, the arrangements to come out, because new construction etiquette for realtors is to, you know, make an appointment. And it, well, it's for everybody to make a appointment so they can be prepared and ready for you. And you know, I was like, well, okay, I'm gonna come out and see this builder on Thursday because I'm trying to keep a nice little schedule. And I was like, oh, I'll be back. I left my phone in the car and I went to my car to pretend like, you know, I was going to get my phone. And I said, well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go across the street to the builder across the street. And when I say you all, it was so welcoming. You know, I'm like, oh, okay, this is a place that I can see myself coming back to. And so yes, you all. So you will get some people. You'll get some pushback over here in um, new construction, but you can't let that deter you away from studying your craft. You can't let that get you down about getting your content, because it's more than one way to scan a cat. You know, it's some people out there that are really really nice and welcoming, and then you got some people that's not so welcoming, and you as an individual have to know when to remove yourself, and that's exactly what I did. I removed myself. So, all right, so let me go ahead and introduce myself. That was just like quick introduction about some new black history to me. The halftime show, talking about my anniversary, and just talking about an experience that I went through with the builder. But what you won't catch me doing is, you won't catch me, not on this channel, you won't catch me bashing builders. I just know to cross this particular, not the builder, but this particular community, you know, cross that off of my list. You know, you won't be someone that I want to not necessarily do business with, but I guess that's the best way not to do business with. So let me go ahead and quickly introduce myself. Hello, you all. My name is Latasca Asbury, and I am a real estate agent and the author of Home Sweet am just so excited that you all are um, here with me. And before we get started, I want to give you a disclaimer. So I am licensed, I'm going to say registered. I am licensed in the great state of Texas. So the information that I give out is for Texas buyers. So you can take the information to your realtor and community sales manager and see if that information applies. Now, some of it is pretty much universal, but again, I just want to put that disclaimer out there that this is information for Texas buyers and specifically the Dallas Fort Worth and surrounding areas. So pretty much North Texas. So this is what this is for. So today we're going to talk about location. So location. So I picked the perfect topic. So location is not just for um, brick and mortar businesses. It also applies to builders and it also applies to buyers. So having a good location is a good thing. So that's kind of like, um, an A plus. And so for those of you all who already have the book, we are coming from chapter 2. And so we're going to talk about community types um, and their location, amenities, and school ratings. So let's go ahead and dive on in. So location can be very important for several reasons. Your job, the schools, wanting to be by the nearby attractions, wanting the shopping centers to be um, nearby. Because I was just having a conversation with the community sales manager here that people used to think that I was crazy when I said I'm not gonna drive all around the area to do X, Y, Z. I said I pick a certain area that already has the shopping centers, and inside of those shopping centers, they have everything that I need, and a grocery store is nearby in case I need groceries. I have always been like that because it helps you save on time and gas and just that's what I'm about. I'm about going to shopping centers that has pretty much everything that I need, especially if it's like my errand days. I go and do laundry, and the laundromat is near a lot of shopping centers, and and then in that area they have like the farmers market over there. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's a perfect time to get a lot of those things done. So I like to do things on that side of town and see in a particular neighborhood that can also impact your property value. So you want to uh, make sure that you pick a new community that's in a good location. You don't want to have to pass by several liquor stores or corner stores, and like someone told me, you don't want to buy in an area where it's a whole bunch of people hanging out with gold chains on them and things like that. So that plays a role. So, we went over the factors to consider when you're looking for a new home, or you're looking for a shorter commute, or do you mind a longer commute? The school district plays a great role in it. And then it also the location. So like if you want the suburbs, you want urban, or do you want rural? So that's another key factor to add on to your list. Do I want to live in the suburbs? Do I want urban? Do I want um, rural? And then you want to also look and see, do you have access to theaters? Do you have access to um, I was gonna say real estate agents. Yes, you got access to real estate agents, restaurants, and community events. Is your community, is it pet friendly? Um, Outdoor space, so feature, I keep saying feature, it's future growth and development. So you want to be sure what is to come. So before you put down your earnest money deposit, you want to make sure what is coming in the future. Do I want to live behind a big chain grocery store? Do I want to live near some apartments? Do I want to live near, the liquor store? Do I want to live near an industrial plant? So those factors do play a role in that as well. Um, do you want to be in the regentrification areas? And so as a real estate agent, we can steer you into certain areas. Now, what we can do is recommend you certain areas based on what you are approved for. Now, that's the only recommendation we can give, but we can't deter you from different areas. We can't tell you, oh, go over here, go over here. We can just make recommendations according to your pre-approval letter. And you can also analyze the market trends, analyzing current trends in property values and rental prices, because that plays a role, because most homeowners, they don't stay in their homes for 30 years. So I think the average years range between 5 and 7, and so you want to see about those things as well. And so let me tell you about a personal story. And so you're not a client until you sign in Texas. So you're not a client until you sign the IABS forms. So that's the information about broker services, and the buyer's rep agreement. So that's when you become a client. So you're still a customer. And so I just happened to be at another new community, and a young man, and I was getting content just like doing this. And they came around, and I don't know if was it a holiday. It was in November, and him and his family, they were out looking at this home, and they had just um, have been having an eye on the home. And I was talking to the builder rep, and he was like, yeah, they came in earlier that week, and they didn't hear from him anymore until when I came out there to get content. And I was excited, you all. I was like, oh, okay. Another family is going to get them a new home. I mean, they liked it. I mean, the wife liked it, the husband liked it, the baby enjoyed playing in the front yard, the backyard. And so I was like, "Ooh, okay." And so he wanted to get some more advice outside of what me and the community sales manager was offering, which, you have that right to do that. So he was like, well, let me do some more consulting. And so they went out, and they came back out to the property, and it was said that it was a gas well gas, something, either a gas well or something dealing with gas directly behind the home. And they were like, no, they no longer was interested in the home. And I had to understand because they have a little one. And then that means, who knows, what all the regulations are for as, the gas. And that's why it's just important to look into, your community location is very important. Not just the location of the community itself, meaning, easy access to the highway and things like that. You also have to look at the location of your home. What is it going to be next to? Do you want neighbors? Do you want to be next to the amenity center? So a lot of those play a role in it. And so, even though it was a devastating blow, because I was like, oh my goodness, I was like, okay, I'm going to have another real estate transaction under my belt. But, once he came back with his findings of the gas well being directly behind the house, he was no longer interested. So yes, you are. So those things that I mentioned, they play a major role in buying a house. And so let's get into the important buyer's information. So I know um, media, including social media, TV land and TV world, or whatever you want to call it. That's why Kendrick Lamar say turn the TV off. That's including me too. And so, I know, the news job is to make things bigger than what they are, like what they're doing with the eggs situation. Um, then I'll bring it back home. And so, like what they're doing with the egg situation, they having us out here fighting over eggs, you all. So I'm seeing the videos of people in Costco fighting over their eggs. And I'm like, what are y'all gonna do with all of these eggs? Because I believe, I don't know, because I don't keep my eggs that long, but I believe eggs have expiration dates. You probably got to look inside the carton of them, and just to see people rolling up with baskets and um, flatbeds of eggs. And I'm like, what are y'all gonna do with those eggs, you all? Come on. And I went to the grocery store not once but twice. So I went to Kroger's. I went to two locations. So I went to the Super Target. I went to the Super Kroger's, the big fancy one, the one that got the clothes and all of that stuff in there. And their their instructions or their guidelines with the eggs was one per customer, but they still had eggs on the shelf. And I went to just a regular Kroger's, and their rules were two carton of eggs per customer. And I did a video because I'm like, I don't understand where people coming from with the 10.99, 11.99. Because I was like, I picked up some organic eggland eggs. I think that was like five something, five to no more than $6. And I was like, where are y'all coming from with these outrageous prices on the eggs? And I was like, the eggs are still out there on the shelf, you all. And I'm like, oh my goodness, y'all are buying into what they um, are trying to offer. Like the eggs are out there, you all. You don't have to worry about buying a basket full of eggs. And if the store run out of eggs, you can always consult with your local farmer. They need our help more than these big chain um, grocery stores. So we can get over there and get eggs from them, you all. And so, that's why I'm gonna bring it back home to real estate, is because people make things out to be a big deal, and it's really not a big deal, especially when you sit down and have the conversation. And I tell you this, sit down and have the conversation. So you pick out your realtor, you've been following them on social media, whichever platform, you like what they the content that they put out, and you set up a consultation with them and they tell you, their expectations and then what they expect out of you. And of course they're gonna mention the compensation fee, because that's an important piece. And again, everyone's compensation fee is different. Everybody runs their business different. Sometimes it can be in a percentage. Sometimes it can be a flat fee. Everybody, like I said, everybody runs their business completely different. And it's just important to have the conversation. And so now that people know now they're equipped to move better, you know, just have the conversation. Some sellers are still doing what is to be done, and some are not, and that's why it's just so important to have that conversation because there are um, creative ways to get that compensation fee paid. And are we worth the compensation fee that's written inside of the buyer's rep agreement? We are absolutely, we are. We're worth every penny and then some because we do a lot of things for free, you all. That is free. So from the time that those two documents are signed, we get out and we go all around the Metroplex, showing you all houses, showing you all new communities, and all of that is free. We don't get paid for none of that. You all are going to get paid probably five more times before that house closed. We don't get paid until the title company says it's clear to close. That's the time that we get paid. So again, you all just go ahead and have the conversation. And like I said on episode 33, some agents are starting to implement the same policy as the builders. And so I had asked, well, I don't know if y'all remember, I had asked the community sales manager, so can I change my mind in the middle of the transaction? There's no option period over here, and your earnest money deposit is non-refundable, which is understandable because there's a lot of moving parts behind there, and I'm still, like I said, studying my niche to get all of those moving parts to therefore to share with you all so you can be well equipped when you purchase your new home. And so they're not down for the time wasting. They are not. And agents are because we're trying to do stuff like that. But on the new construction side, they're not playing over here. So you put down your earnest money deposit, just know that you decide you want to back out. There is there's no refunds, there's no option period. Basically, let me just say that there's no option period over here. Now, on the resale side, there is an option period. You have a time to back out of a deal, but when you're over here on the new construction side, there's no time to back out. So you have to be sure that this is where you want to stay for the next 5 to 7 years, or however long you want to stay here. And that's why I made sure to go over locations because that plays a role. The location of the community, the location of the home, it just plays an important part of this. And just say for instance that the situation between you and your relative do not work out. Just know that, it might be some termination fees attached to that. And so they should, and this is for the state of Texas, they should send you a termination form with their fees on there, and a list of properties that they did show you, because it is to protect us, you know, to say, hey, we did do our job. We showed the clients homes, and here are the addresses of the homes that we shared. We not we shared. We showed you all. So yes, let's get on down to the book and the process. So I wrote the book to educate individuals and families on purchasing a new home, because I know it's just so much noise out there. And I hear the same, I hear and I see the same videos and things um, that you all hear. You just want to know, well, what's true, and what's being fabricated and things like that. And so I just got you to the meat and the potatoes of purchasing a new construction home. So I talk about um, the time frame. I talk about communities and their locations, which we went over them, and I still got to go over the communities and their locations. Um, I talk about the importance of having a real estate agent. I even put in a sample letter for you to use if you need to terminate a real estate agent for whatever reasons. I talk about the importance of home inspection. So I made sure I I tapped into all of my available resources to help me write this book. And so this book is available. You can buy it directly from me. All of my information is on my main wall. The ebook is available on Amazon, and you can also order the book through Direct to Authors. It is a platform for Black indie um, authors, you all. So go ahead and get it. And this book, so what makes this book different from any other real estate books out there? You can actually take this book with you. So once you choose your realtor, once you choose your community, this book will pretty much walk you through. So you will already know some things. And so, they can't pull the wool over your eyes, because I put in here the standard features, the common standard features. So I put in here inspections. I put in here about the taxes, the different loan products that are out there, down payment assistance. And down payment assistance is still out there, you all. Do not let no one tell you anything different. Down payment assistance is available, and they are waiting on you all, because I have a class with them pretty much every year, because I want to make sure that I am up to date on down payment assistance. And so they pretty much have a class all the time. I lost all train of thought. So down payment assistance is still there. So let me tell you, when the people tell you no, they mean they don't participate. So they're not one of the lenders for the down payment um, assistant program. So it is still out there. And so in this book, I talk about HOA. I talk about, um, let's see, we just gone back over here to, so I talk about amenities. I talk about school ratings, and I also give you a link to look up the school, so you don't have to call each and every school district. You can just go on this website and put in the information, and it will bring it up. So talk about standard features, elevation styles, talk about the design center and upgrades. I covered the different types of builders, the cost, the timeline, the living arrangement, protecting your investment. Go over the builder warranties, homeowners association, home inspections, loan options, credit, builder incentives, taxes, and equity. So I talk about a lot of stuff. So I got rid of the fluff. I just got down to um, the meat and the potatoes, you all. So thank you so very much. Let me see if you have any questions before we go into the tour. Yes, I got on my jacket. It is cold. Good afternoon. Hello, hello. All right, so we don't have any more questions. So let me go ahead and take you all on a tour. So first, before we go into the tour, let me do an intro on this community. I heard I heard a truck that sounds just like mine. I had to go and be sure. So all right, you all. Oh, that was a Mustang. All right, sounds just like a truck. So all right, you all. So like I said, I am researching and still studying my craft, new construction, and like I said, so when the one community didn't have any inventory homes or any nothing for me to look at, I got back on the internet and I researched. I had to widen my radius, and I just came across a community called Center. I mean, not Center. Thinking about my old job, City Point. So it's North Richland Hills. And let me give you some fun facts about this area. So again, I was talking with the community sales manager, and she was just giving me a lot of fun factual. So I am a native down here, and I just did not know. And I keep looking because they have a video of all of their communities, and so this area used to be where the North Hill Mall used to be. So this is um, the parking lot. So this is where the restaurants were all at, you. I was like, wow, I didn't even know that it was a mall in this area called North Hills. I just knew of Northeast Mall. She was like, no, it was one Northeast. It was North Hills. And what I like about this community right here is you have easy access to the major highways. So there's 820, 121, 183, and I want to say 114, but I am going to check. But I know for sure those three right there. And so, like I said, Northeast Mall is not literally just down the street. So get back on Glenview slash Pipeline, and that will pretty much take you right into the mall. And good. You looking for a good movie date? They have a movie theater over there. They have TJ Maxx, so if you don't feel like walking all through the mall, but you want to go furniture shopping, TJ Maxx is your place to be. Let's see what's over there. Best Buy, so you're looking to get TVs and stuff. Best Buy is over there. Let's see. Mattress Firm is over there. They have some eateries over there, and Medical City Hospital is, when I say walking distance, it's just literally just a few steps over in Medical City Hospital. So I don't know if that's Medical City, North Richmond Hills. I really don't know. I have to get the actual name. Let me, as I'm talking. So 820, 121, 183, and I said 114, but I'm gonna have to verify that with her again. And so the square footages of the homes range between 1,600 square feet to a little under 2,400 square feet. And the current incentives is 4 to 6%. And you can take that 4 to 6%, and you can buy down your rate, or you can use that towards closing costs. And you all, also City Hall is nearby. And when I say nearby, I'm talking about you can just walk out of your front door and walk over to City Hall. So the HOA fees are very reasonable. So they are $115 per month. So when I show you these are single family homes. So these are not condos and townhomes or anything like that. They are single family homes. And so the garages are in the back, so you don't have to worry about that. And so it's enough parking. So they have enough parking. So they have like side street parking, but they have it where, you know, you can come in a little bit so your car is not completely on the street. They have parking spaces, so if the two in front of your place is taken, they have parking spaces along the way. So I'm going to show you that as soon as I get through. Let's see. So they have three different elevations. Let's see, stainless steel appliances, and they have fireplaces, you all. So that is very good. And then the future, I keep saying feature. The future plans is they are planning to bring restaurants over here, more retail businesses over here. So they're gonna make sure that you don't have to leave and go anywhere, because they're gonna make sure you have everything that you need right here in this community. So let's go ahead and get ready to go on this tour. So I'm gonna take you on this tour. The model home. Then I'm gonna take you on another moving ready home that they have available. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them at the bottom. Oh, and before we get on to the tour, let me go in here, because we're using my book. Okay, so to talk about the different community types. So you have the suburban development are typically found on the outskirts of major cities or towns, providing neighborhoods with single-family homes and amenities like parks, schools, and shopping centers. Then you will have an infill development communities within city limits, often used uh, previously underutilized or industrial areas. Because I know that you all see people are building and existing neighborhoods and things like that. So that's an option to look at. Then you have master plan communities that can be found in the suburbs or rural areas, and they're offering large scale developments with retail, commercial, and residential, commercial, and recreational spaces. So now this would be considered master plan, this will be like an urban community. So they're going to make sure that you have everything you need. And then another one will be active adults or retirement communities. And then you would have boutique communities. And so those will be located in urban or desirable suburban areas. So yes, you are. So let's go on. Let's get this tour started. Let's see. Anybody have any more questions? Okay, no one has no questions. Let's get started. So I got me a new heavy duty tripod. So let's go ahead. Okay, so let's go ahead. So we got this all together. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and tour this one. Let me go ahead and get my, I'm gonna leave this here. Get my phone off of here. Oh no, the person who recommended, all right. So the person who recommended this for me is gonna have to show me how to put this thing together, because it's just rocking. So let me go and ask the sales manager which one of these we need to see. All right, you all. So I am back. So again, these are single family homes, and these are 3-story. So here will be your patio area. So this is a nice size patio. Cute door. And over where I was at, this will be your guest room area. This is what I kept looking at. Is your bathroom, so want too many people have to walk all through your home. And this space is your garage. Oh, I'm like, what is that noise? Let's come on up there. 3 stories. Oh, that's cute. Storage room. And your living room is on the second floor. Dining is on the second floor. So is your kitchen. Self-care a little more delightful with Ollie. Get your essential vitamins and minerals with Women's Multi-Gummy. Keep your mood upbeat with vitamin D in Hello Happy. And get some much-needed rest with Ollie's. And there's the city hall. Refreshed. Do wellness on your terms. Find Ollie at a Walmart or Target near you. Here's your butler's pantry. This is really nice. This is a nice size butler's pantry. Gives you that New York feel. That's what I was trying to. That's like, what kind of feel that this gives me? Gives me that New York vibe. Ooh, how cute. I like that. That's cute. And this is a 3-bedroom, 4-bath, 2-car garage. Here's your walk-in closet. Here's your powder room. That is really nice. Get the dual sinks. Here's your walk-in shower. This is really nice. So when I was telling you about the parking, see how you can have guests park right here where this truck is at. And then there's the garage that's facing the back. And then if you have additional guests, they can park right there where you see those 4 cars park right there. So they figured it out for you all. So you don't have to worry about a front yard or a backyard. So again, this is a 3-story, 3 bedroom, 4 bath, 2-car garage. And this one is going for 475,896. This is really, really nice, you all. So, all right. So, I am going to go and tour the other 2 homes that she have available. So, you all come on back and see me for this tour. So I will have information about this home at the bottom of uh, this video. So you all stay warm. So if you down here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, stay warm. So I'm gonna keep my jacket on. I need my earmuffs to activate. And so we're gonna go from there, y'all. I'm gonna let you see this kitchen, dining, and living room. So this is like the urban, not urban Texas. This is the urban lifestyle, you all. Oh, I didn't come over here. So this is more powder rooms for you. Oh, yes, I did. I did come this way. All right, you all. So if you don't have any more questions about today's topic and this model home, I will catch you in the next live. So I'm going to turn around and go live in a few more minutes. And if you don't catch me live, there's always the replay, and I'm going to connect these 2 videos together. See you in the next. Why am I stumbling over my words? So see you all in the next video. Bye bye.